Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. Today's adventure begins in Celebration, Florida, where you see they have the stanchions here with the road blocked off. In fact, they are doing, just as they do every Sunday, the farmer's market on Market Street. Also, today is Father's Day. As the recording of this, Father's Day of 2021, which would make it the 20th? The 20th. Sunday, June 20th, 2021. Very hot, very humid. You can hear the bugs up in the trees making their noises, traffic going by. My sister and her family are in town, and to not only celebrate, well, no pun intended with celebration, they are meeting me here. We are going over to Art of Animation Resort, spending time with my parents, as well as my sister and her family are going to be staying. I have booked a room, so I'm going to be doing a video, a room tour at Art of Animation Resort. All of us are going to use the pool, check out some of the restaurants. I have never stayed there or booked a room, even though technically I will not be there overnight. I'm going to let her and her family enjoy that. But I figured, why not film an episode, document it for posterity, and I'm inviting you to join me. Shall you? I do love living in this town, even though I'm heading back to California soon, the end of the month. This happens every single weekend. Well, on Sundays, the farmer's market, they set the booths up, stretches all the way down Market Street, over to Water Street, towards the theater, and over towards Starbucks, which I've gotten quite a few piping hot caffeinated beverages from. So if you're ever in the area on a Sunday, check it out. Pretty cool. Okay, heading over to Art of Animation. From point A to point B, it's about 4.9 miles according to this app, showing the distance. Also, currently it is 12:52. I put in for an early check-in. Supposed to be at 3, but usually they let you check in a little early. So by the time we get over there, it'll probably be 2 once they get here and we roll out. Also, before getting in my car and heading over there, not part of DVC. I am a DVC member. However, staying at Art of Animation was not part of DVC. It was $275 for the evening. That is include an extra fee for the Little Mermaid room, my sister's favorite film ever, Disney film ever, animated film. Little Mermaid, me and her used to watch it all the time growing up, so kind of thought it'd be kind of a neat little thing while they were down here visiting in Central Florida and whatnot. $275 was the total, not part of DVC. DVC is not part of Art of Animation, so just wanted to clarify that for anyone that's interested. And across the way there, I have pulled into the check-in parking. It says Art of Animation Resort. Room was not ready as of 1:47 p.m. This is where the buses link up in the morning to take you over to the parks. Skyliner also goes from here as well. And speaking of Little Mermaid, there is Little Mermaid Ariel right there. Now it is mobile check-in, so I could wait until 3 p.m. until the room number pops up on the app, but usually when you go up to guest services, they will let you do an early check-in. So that is what I'm gonna do right now, as this helicopter goes overhead. I mean, I'll say to Pop Century before, which is just adjacent across Hourglass Lake, but never at Art of Animation. I've kind of wandered around here, but I've never been in any of the rooms before, so this should be fun. And my parents and sister and her family are all kind of congregated there underneath there, getting their photos already. Also, the Disney Magical Express, which runs until the end of the year. The Magic Express is going away as of New Year's Day, I believe, or around New Year's Day at the end of 2021. There will be no more Magic Express from the airport, so utilize it now. That service is about to be erased from existence. Now I do have my Magic Band on me, but I'm noticing these guest cards here. Check these out. They have everyone down there. And all along the inside of here, very, very cool with the neon all kind of stretching through there. There's a gift shop down at the end called the Ink and Paint Shop, and there are artistic renditions of a lot of the Pixar characters all along the side of the wall through here in the lobby. And across the lobby, my mom's over there taking photographs of me, videoing her. So we're both taking photos of each other as she's just kind of perusing the lobby. At about 2:15, all checked in. The cast members circled right here on the check-in where I'm located. Go back to my car, which is parked here, and we will head up and around and park up near this area. We have the room, the Mermaid room, which is themed around Mermaid, also is a poolside view, which is going to be very, very nice, because the pool will be visited quite a bit by all of us as the day continues. I want to show up a close-up a little more here of Ariel as well. And here is Flounder. You know, there's like a Back to the Future connection to Flounder. The voice actor who did the voice of Flounder was also in Back to the Future. He was one of the the youth on the Peabody farm. Did you know that? True story. A little BTTF connect. Oh my gosh, is that supposed to be Ursula? Is that like early rendition of Ursula? Maybe that's another Disney film. My first impression, I thought that was like Ursula as well. So yeah, about 30 minutes early to check in. And this might be like an early rendition of Sebastian over here as well. Oh, and then Timon and Pumbaa up there. Now there are a couple of different pools in a couple of different areas. I believe the Lion King area is right over there. This is the mermaid area. You can see it kind of has an under the sea vibe with the seaweed. Well, I guess it wouldn't be seaweed because the seaweed's always greener, but it is some sort of like item that you'd find under the water. And here are, so we got guest rooms, we got the Lion King and Finding Nemo, and the big blue pool referencing to Little Nemo, which is over that way. There's also a directory which can be shown here. So of all the resorts here at Art of Animation, this is the farthest one and closest to the Skyliner station, which you could barely see through the tree line there at Hourglass Lake. Walk over here to the directory, kind of get the layout of the land, if you will. Animation Hall, which is where the big pool is right there. So that's the big blue pool. And then you go through here to number 6 and then 7, where they have the seashells. 7, 8, and 9 is Little Mermaid right over there. Are you excited about this? You're wearing your Little Mermaid shirt. It's not Ariel though. That is...
This is Ursula.
Ursula, and who's...
Transformed into Vanessa.
Vanessa is the evil...
Got a little Ariel here in the corner.
A little Ariel.
In case you don't know what the shirt is.
Vanessa, I always forget Vanessa is the evil version of Ariel. Would you say it's the evil version of Ariel?
No, I would not. I would say it's Ursula in human form.
Ursula in human form. Look at this. There's Prince Eric down there. The statue of Prince Eric straight ahead.
Daddy, I love him.
And this is not a fork. This is a snarfblat?
Dinglehopper.
A dinglehop. What is a snarfblat?
Right over there.
That's a snarfblat? Snarf blaff, which is a pipe as well. And there's also a...
Use that thing to make beautiful music.
That's what they use for that? A snarfblat. And then over here, oh my gosh, look at that. There's King Triton, right up there. Look at the size of King Triton, he's huge. I've actually never walked around this section. I have walked into parts of Art of Animation, but never been back to the mermaid section before. Pretty neat. There's some treasure here that you'd find under the sea. And what was this called here, which was the stein or the pitcher?
Nothing. I think Sebastian just popped his head out of there at some point.
Okay. Can you imagine if Sebastian popped his head out? Look at Ursula right there in all her glory. She's just saying, I'm Ursula in all my glory. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool, right?
It is very cool.
Did you ever think when you were younger and you watched Little Mermaid all the time that you would stay at a resort that was themed around Little Mermaid?
It was probably a grand dream of mine.
Well, I think when you were younger this didn't even exist.
Yeah, but I probably imagined it.
In your... Some good photo opportunities out here. You get one in front of King Triton and Ursula. Ah, King Triton. You know, I was talking about Flounder with the Back to the Future reference. The gentleman who did the voice of King Triton, he was in a lot of other movies. You might remember him from Young Frankenstein, even a little bit part in Fletch. True story. Voice of King Triton. Young Frankenstein. Inspector Kemp. Yep. Okay, room tour initiated. Going in.
Yes.
Look at this room. There's a, look at this over here. There's a photo of Prince Eric. Did the dog have a name?
It's like a mural. Yes, the dog's name was Max.
Max was the dog's name. Which, fun fact, the cast member who helped us out and gave us early check-in,
his name was
Max.
Right, he was.
Shout out to Max at Art of Animation. He was a big help. Oh, look at this. There's a mermaid fin going off the side of the bed. Oh, wait, what were you doing? You ready to pull this across? That's pretty awesome. Wow, that is cool.
The seaweed is always greener.
That is so cool. And here's Sebastian and Flounder right up here. I always check to see if the Gideons have left. Yep, the Gideons have been here as well. And the thing that's neat about this, a lot of the other value resorts, this is considered a Disney value resort, there are 2 queen-size beds as opposed to a queen size and then a pull-out that turns into a desk. So this, you have a table instead of a desk, but you don't have to pull the extra bed out, so there will be plenty of room for everyone.
Got the song on here, Under the Sea.
Yeah, if you wanted
So I knew what to...
if you wanted to know exactly what notes, an F sharp and a B flat and an A major. Here's a pretty good sized little mirror here. You can barely see us in there, but that didn't work out too well. It's very silhouetted out. And of course you got the ice bucket with some cups, plenty of room to charge your phone and other accessories, computer and whatnot. Joffrey's coffee, which is always nice. Caffeinated and decaf, which I never utilize the decaf. And the chairs look like seashells.
It looks like the ocean, too.
Oh, it sure does. I didn't even notice that. The seashells down there. Everyone else is just kind of wandering around while we are in the room, just so we can kind of do the room tour.
Nice view of Triton.
Yeah, you can see right out the window and see King Triton over there. And look at, I don't think the squid had a name.
No.
But you can put the towels on here, articles of clothing, and then they have this where you can put your luggage on. We have an iron, safe to say. This is where you put your money when you're storing your valuables, because it's a safe.
Safe to say.
We got the extra pillow. I'm starting to pick up a theme at all the Disney resorts with a lot of the stuff, including, oh, you've never utilized the H2 Ocean soap. I am a big advocate. I really enjoy utilizing this stuff. Let's see if they have, oh look, above the toilet is Ariel holding, oh look at this. She's holding the timer.
The hot water's gonna run out. It's just telling you.
Oh, look.
Man.
That is cool. That is really cool. Let's see over in the corner they have the H2O. Oh yeah, so here, so this, I really like this stuff. You should utilize the sea salt body wash.
Okay.
I like the sea salt body wash. So when you and your family, when you take a shower, and do you know what this is for? Right up here?
A bell? Do you need a towel?
That's what I thought it was, a bell too. And everyone corrected me.
Oh, it's a clothes hanger.
This goes across, connects over here, and you put your bathing suit on it after you swim. So the water drips down there. And I always like to showcase what the nozzle on this looks like, because that's very important to get a good shower in here as well. There's all kind of treasures and whatnot through here. And you got some extra roll of toilet paper. You have a vanity mirror there. Up close and personal there. The vanity mirror. vanity mirror. Look at the what do they call this?
Countertop?
Call the countertop. There's a word. Marble. The marble here really does look like marble. Well, oh, and then here. Okay, that almost looks like, oh, I just hit my neck on that. I'm very much taller than this. But this almost looks like it would lead like from a dock or something onto like to the ocean floor. Not really, because it'd be sand to the ocean floor. So really what I'm saying makes no sense. Underneath here is a hair dryer. But I really like the beds. 2 beds. And you got the little fish swimming there. Under there. There you go. Little Mermaid room.
So cool.
Yeah. And there's a couple restaurants here. There are a couple different pools. The pool outside this room is called the Fins room. I think it was called the Fins room.
The Fins?
I think it's called something Fins.
Okay.
Room.
Fantastic Fins?
Fantastic. It might say right here. No, this is the enhanced cleaning. We'll go out to the pool. We'll go down to the pool and see exactly what it is. We'll walk down
air
there.
Conditioner. Oh, central air.
Central air. Now I also like to point out it's set on 67 degrees. I also like to point out when these rooms have ceiling fans. The value resorts have no ceiling fans. So sad trombone moment on that. But there is central air, which you're really into air conditioning. So you'll be utilizing that in here. What do you think? Cool?
I love it.
You love it?
Coolest room I'm gonna ever stay in.
And the Skyliner goes right to Hollywood Studios and Epcot for future days when you're here. Pretty neat. Let's head out to the pool. And one last thing right in here. So this looks like drawers. Now, I always say Chester drawers. What would you call drawers like this?
A dresser.
A dresser? Now I always said Chester drawers because Mom always said Chester drawers. Oh, we got to move the Chester drawers. In reality, it's chest of drawers.
Dresser drawers.
Dresser drawers. But hidden here in the dresser drawers is where you could put your beverages, and you could put anything you want to refrigerate, and then you could put the clothes in here.
Tricked us.
Yep. Fooled you. Oh, I forgot to put the room occupied sign on there. Dang. Stepping out of the room now. I'll be coming back over here to probably change for the pool and whatnot, but I will not be staying in here, leaving that to my sister and her family. She's already walked off to get her luggage and meet up with everyone else to come in here, but I think she liked the room. Pretty dang cool. A 3-story Triton, a 3-story, I almost said Ariel, but this isn't Ariel. This is Ursula. No climbing, please. Do not climb on Ursula. Look at this. You think that's the side of a mountain? That's the side of Ursula. No climbing on the side of Ursula. Please. Oh, there's a few fish here. These are the dancing fish. Right over there. Everyone out here getting some photographs as well. It's a very photogenic hotel. All of them are. Oh, there's the little eels as well. Okay, going back to the car to get the luggage. My mom and dad are already in the pool. They didn't even want to see the room. Like, show me where the pool is. Mom's like, get me to the pool. I'm looking forward to doing a little swimming and taking a dip in the water as well. This is so cool. Look at this. Wow. I am now wedged between Triton and Prince Eric. Right there. Well, this isn't really Prince Eric. It's just a statue of Prince Eric. That's the real Triton though. And the size of these gold doubloon, oh, Hidden Mickey. Right there, Hidden Mickey. Caught it. Caught it. And where I parked my car is very close. The parking lot is just right around the corner here. There's a squirrel. Oh, there's another squirrel. I was pointing at the squirrel that just went into the foliage over there, but now the squirrel buddy is walking past. Recreation experiences. They play different movies all through here. Tonight they are doing the Princess Diaries movie Under the Stars. Here are the pool hours. This is the Flippin' Fins pool, open till 11 p.m. and from 5 to 6 they do a Mickey tie-dyed t-shirt, and you do not need, I thought you needed the magic band to get in here. Now, can I take the magic band in the water? I think maybe you shouldn't put the magic band in the water. Lift knob up and pull. And pull, not pull. Pull, P-U-L-L, pull. The rules are as follows. This area is for exclusive use of Disney Art of Animation Resort guests. No food or beverages in pool or on the pool wet deck. No glass in the fenced pool area. And the bathing capacity, 115 people are allowed in there. 115 people, open till 11 p.m. And that fluctuates. You can see the little thing is pulled in and out saying the hours change. But right now, open till 11. And do not swallow the pool water. That's a good call. They're already in the water. My dad's giving it a big thumbs up there. Doing the bunny ears on my mom as well. And the water is not very cold. The water's kind of warm, right? Kind of warm. This is the Flippin' Fins pool. Are you flipping your fins? Now, from what I've been told, it doesn't go, none of the pools out here go over, well, at least the ones here at this resort, do not go over 5 feet. This is only 4 feet 1 inch, but even the deep end only goes to, this is the deepest section?
In the middle, yeah.
It only goes to 5 feet.
3 feet over there, no, no.
4 feet.
4.5.
4.5 feet. 4 feet 1 meter. Go show this. Try not to show too many people in the pool, obviously. But I did want to show a little bit of the pool. 4 feet. 1.2 meters. 4 feet, yeah. So it doesn't go too deep here at the Flippin' Fins pool. Finishing up at this pool, dropping my towel off. Now the other one, this one says towel return. The other little slot where you pick them up said towel issue. And I was like, is there an issue with towels here? And then it hit me. No, it's where they issue you the towel. Gonna go over to the Big Blue pool, which is, from what I heard, is the largest pool anywhere on Disney property. That should be fun. And to get to the Big Blue pool, you have to go through a Lion King section. Also, no climbing here as well. And a lot of good theming through here. Oh my goodness. My flip-flops are wet, so it's making a squeaky noise. Oh, wow. That's cool.
Really neat.
Isn't it cool?
No, that's not Mufasa.
I've seen Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast a million times. I've probably seen Lion King less than that, so I don't recall. That is Scar.
Scar.
Okay, we were just told that's Scar. So Mufasa is not the villain.
No.
Okay.
Mufasa is Simba's dad.
Simba's dad.
Scar is the brother of Mufasa.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you. A helpful cast member. It's been a while since I've seen Lion King. It's interesting because I love Little Mermaid, I love Beauty and the Beast, and I love Aladdin. And for some reason, The Lion King I didn't watch all that much. I've only seen it a couple times. It just kind of slipped under my radar. Mermaid, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, have those pretty much etched in stone in my head. And speaking of Aladdin, there's a genie. Right there, a high reach genie. Okay, there's Mufasa up there. Timon, Pumbaa, and Rafiki. All right, trivia question, Mom. Character name, go.
I have no idea.
Made it back over to the main check-in area, also where the restaurant where you can mobile order food, and the gift shop as well. And oh yes, this is definitely a good size pool. Look at the size of this pool. This is something else. And this one's also open until 11 p.m. as well. Look at that. There's also a splash pad at the other end. Oh, thank you. All right, going into the big blue pool, very themed around the bottom of the ocean. And I am happy to report that the arcade is now back open with pinball machines. This was closed for a long time. That's a large Pac-Man machine. The arcade is now back open. Definitely a good size pool area, is it not? Good size pool. But watch out for the jellyfish. Top portions of the jellyfish. And there is a splash pad over here. Check it out. Oh, there's Crush, the turtle, as well. This is right next to the big blue pool, which has some jellyfish. Beware of those jellyfish over there. Oh, you're spitting a little water out of your face there. And over there is a stingray. Stingray against the side of the building. Now heading over to, well, through Radiator Springs as well. Ornament Valley, passing the directory. A happy place. There is another pool. The third pool is back in here next to the Cozy Cone Motel. And with everything through here, theming is on point. You got Tow Mater up here in the distance. Cozy Cone Motel. Got the Rust Ease signs along the street, the sidewalk. It's like you're walking down the road.
So cute over there.
Isn't that neat? Yeah. Oh, that's Luigi's tires.
Yeah.
Over in the corner. This is great. Wow. So 3 sections of Art of Animation. Mermaid, Cars, and Finding Nemo. And the pool, the smallest of the 3 pools.
It's later.
It sure is. Isn't that cool? It's amazing. And you go through the Cozy Cone Motel to get to the pool. Wow, this is awesome. Look at this, they got little postcards here. They got Mother Road, Route 66. Wow, that is neat. Gotta say, this is pretty dang awesome. The sign going around up there. Pretty cool, right? Oh, there's something else through here. And just like it states, Cozy Cone. And there are the cones right there. I feel like I'm over at DCA right now. Disney California Adventure. And there's even Sarge's over there. Yeah, check it out, there's Sarge's. Got Fillmore's Organic Fuel over there. The VW Bug. This is amazing. This resort is awesome. I like Pop Century a lot. But Art of Animation is just as good, if not Well, I don't know. They're both pretty amazing in their own way for value resorts. Just did a little swimming, and now got a cone out of the sun. Sun's about to set, but it is still pretty prevalent. I'm also utilizing my DVC backpack here. Everyone else is still in the pool. I'm gonna just get out of the sun for a bit. Whew. Went ahead and got a Smart Water. Order that also. Gotta stay hydrated out here. Pretty nice little area. And with all three pools, none of them over 5 feet. I saw one that was 4 feet 11. This is 4 foot 1 inch. No diving. Also, just gonna pass by Lightning McQueen here. The Wheel Well Motor Court. The gas pumps. And Sarge's. Here's the backside. Well, I guess it would be the backside of water because it's the backside of a pool. Surplus hut. Signage up top there. Oh, is this Sarge over here? I think it might be. Yeah, take a look. Really great theming through here. With Mater here. Back around the cozy cone. I love the spinning motel sign. It's a nice touch. And this shows the route. Well, Route 66, but Cars 3, Hourglass Lake, Disney Skyliner, and Finding Nemo, and Animation Hall. All this direction, and of course that will also take you over to the Little Mermaid section. My mom's over there waiting patiently. Okay, went ahead and changed out of my bathing suit. They're doing a little roasted marshmallows over here. And also, oh, at first I thought this was I thought they were doing the Mickey t-shirts over here with the tie-dye, but no, they're doing the roasted marshmallows right under here from 6 to 7 p.m. Pretty neat, like an additional thing they do. From here, heading over to the Skyliner. Check out the Skyliner. Not sure if we're gonna go on it or not, but we'll see. Heading over across Hourglass Lake, a very good transportation device, very smooth. Over to either Hollywood Studios or Epcot from here. Going across Hourglass Lake. And the sunrise is, well, the sunset, not sunrise, sun is setting over there across the resort.
I love this place.
You love it? It's not too scary, right? I guess that's a no.
Is it too scary?
No.
Not scary.
That's where our room is, over there.
Yep, that's right there's where we're staying.
Right down there.
Yep. Oh, there's my favorite one.
Oh, there you go. There's Ariel.
Yes.
This is amazing.
And just like that, back at Art of Animation here across Hourglass Lake. Very nice. I really like the efficiency of the Skyliner. I'm into it. There is a bunny rabbit right down here. Look at this little bunny right there. Don't get close to the water, bunny. You are not in the best spot. Come back over this way. Don't go any closer over to Hourglass Lake.
I feel.
You don't, oh, don't go that way, bunny. And nightfall has, well, it's just consider this dusk right now, going up on Prince Eric once again. Ursula over here to the side. King Triton over there looking very magnificent at the hour of dusk. Very magnificent. A very fun day with family. And that's going to do it for this episode and for the day. Thanks for watching. From Art of Animation Resort, Ursula also gives her, oh my, the moon is above her face up there. She has her arms up. Put your hands up, Ursula. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. I'll see you in the next video. the vlog is. Look at Triton over there looking so majestic. The vlog is over.